What is going on, Future Focus family? My name is George, and I make videos to help you make money investing. With all the craziness going on in the cryptocurrency market, with some cryptocurrencies being down 20, 30, 40, 50, 60%, I thought it'd be a perfect opportunity to give you a list of cryptocurrencies that you might consider adding to your portfolio, even though I'm not a financial advisor. When you're investing in the cryptocurrency space, there is implied volatility and there is a large inherent risk that comes along with investing in cryptocurrency. What I went ahead and did for this video was created 3 different tiers. For each tier, it defines a level of risk. I created a low risk, mid risk, and high risk, and under each one of those levels, I added cryptocurrencies that I felt fell into that threshold. With all that said, let's get right into it. When I was creating this list, there were certain considerations that I took into account. And before I show you this list, I wanted to show you what went into creating this list. The first consideration was utility. How is it being used? Is it being used now? How will it be used in the future? I wanted to see the use case and also if there was a proof of concept. The next consideration was scale. How many people are using this? And in the future, how many people and organizations and companies will be using this project? I thought about partnerships. Who is involved in growing this cryptocurrency? I thought about investor sentiment, which I felt was important. Are people bearish on this project or bullish on this project? I thought about who created it, which is always important. What is their vision? What do they hope to accomplish? I thought about the engineers. What is their background? Another thing I felt was very important was the retail following, since this market right now is very heavily driven by the retail investor. I also thought about the institutional following because institutions are going to be the ones that take these cryptocurrencies from being something that's speculative into something that's really relevant. I thought about the influencer following. You know, who out there is talking about this, whether it be celebrities, whether it be YouTubers or people on Twitter. What are the coins that these influencers are pushing? I thought about the present price because that's important to understand. And you have to look at that and see how far is that price from the all-time high and how fast has it come up from the lows. So I took things into account like the 52-day moving average and the 150-day moving average. Before I get into this, I want you to understand that this list is not all inclusive. There are thousands of cryptocurrencies out there, and it's important that you understand that. Obviously, I couldn't fit them all in here. There's literally a cryptocurrency being born every single day. I also want you to understand that just because one of these is in a certain category today doesn't mean that tomorrow it can't move from one category to the next category. Also, these are in no particular order. The first one on the list is Ethereum. There's a lot being built on this blockchain, whether it be NFTs or decentralized finance. Institutional investors are also taking a very hard look at this one and investing a lot of money into Ethereum. The next one on the list is Bitcoin. It was created as a way to be a digital dollar, but it has transformed more into a form of digital gold as more people are using it as a store of value. You have Chainlink, which is a blockchain that a lot of people are very bullish on. Polkadot, a lot being built on that platform as well. You have Polygon, which has shown a lot of signs of very bullishness, and their following is growing increasingly. Obviously, I had to put Cardano, my favorite coin, my largest holding in cryptocurrency, into the lower risk category. They have a lot of bullish news. The following for them is growing. Charles Hoskinson is pushing them to the moon. And come August, smart contracts on this platform should be in full effect. Next, we have BNB, which is the Binance coin. And Binance has been smart as if you use this coin, you get lower rates on your exchanges whenever you're on the Binance exchange. The future for this coin is very bullish. If you're not on Binance US or Binance, I'll leave a link down below to Binance.us. Go ahead, give it a try. The next ones that I feel are very safe are stable coins. Obviously, they're tied to the dollar. They don't have the high volatility that a lot of other coins have. Next is EOS. EOS has come into play, especially in 2021. The following for it has grown a lot, and even institutions are taking interest in EOS. XLM, Stellar Lumens, is another one that's very, very popular. They have a big platform that is just growing by the day. And Decentraland. Decentraland has a large use case, one of the largest use cases out of all of these. So Decentraland is also a very bullish one. Now let's get into the mid-level risk. Now, anything in this category has either a negative catalyst or a positive catalyst that can push it to the lower risk or the high risk. The first one on the list is REN. Next, we have Solana, which is almost on the cusp of getting into the lower risk. And I almost put it there, but it just needs to show me just a little bit more. But I'm very bullish on Solana as well. Then we have Harmony, which is also known as One. We have Cartesi, which is a very, very huge up and coming project. Next, we have Uniswap. And Uniswap could have easily been in the lower risk category. But what kept me from putting it in the lower risk category is just simply the amount of competitors that Uniswap has. There are a lot of swaps, and we're going to look at that. We have PancakeSwap, which is another one. Now, individually, each one of these could have been in the lower risk category, but because of the abundance of all these exchanges, and there are about 5 or 6 huge exchanges that are about to be built on the Cardano blockchain as well, it's just a lot of competition, which keeps me from moving it to the lower risk category. Then we have Tron, which one of the main reasons that I put it in the mid risk and not the high risk is that it's still 50% down from the all-time high as of this recording. Then we have AAVe and Storj, which are 2 products that can show us a lot and I think have a big up and coming, but again, they just need to show us some more. Then we have SushiSwap, which again, just like Uniswap and PancakeSwap, is just another exchange. XRP can easily be in the lower risk category as they have a big use case that is currently being used. However, they still have that battle with the SEC that is not over, even though it looks like the results are going to go in their favor. So we'll see what the judgment is. But for right now, I'm leaving XRP in the mid-level risk. Next, we have Litecoin, which is basically a baby Bitcoin. It still has a following since this coin has been around for a very long time, but I leave it in the mid-level risk because it still needs to show me a lot more. Now let's get into the high-risk ones. The first one on the list is the most popular one, the people's coin. It's Dogecoin. And even though this one's being accepted now and some people are taking it as a form of payment, such as the Dallas Mavericks who are allowing you to use it for merchandise, because of its inflationary characteristics, I had to put it on here. These Dogecoins are being printed every single day. The next one on here is Dusk. And then we have Safemoon. And although it has the opposite of what Dogecoin has, because Safemoon is actually deflationary, the fact that when the market went down a lot, Safemoon was the biggest loser out of all of them, makes it very, very risky to own. The next one on here is Shiba, and Shiba is literally just another meme coin. I don't really see a future for it. Then we have NFTs, and although NFTs have a very great use case, the fact that there's an abundance of them and there's so many of them, and the fact that it's like in a bubble right now, NFTs are a very dangerous place to be. Then we have literally a coin out there that was named Scam Coin. I don't got to say any more on that one. And then we have Ethereum Classic. This is one that some of you might want to fight me on. But when people actually start learning about what blockchain is and what cryptocurrencies really are, what their use cases are, what DeFi is, what NFTs are, they're going to start seeing that there's actually value in some of these projects. And some of these projects are literally nothing. And Ethereum Classic is literally nothing. I'd rather put my money in Ethereum than Ethereum Classic. The last one on this list is going to be any meme token. Whatever the flavor of the month is, if people are all trying to pump this one cryptocurrency, unless you're in it very, very early where you have the opportunity to get 100% to 4,000% increase on your investment, be careful with it, because as soon as those people get those pumps, they pull out and they never come back. They move on to the next cryptocurrency. And I told you, they're being born every single day. So people are trying to move from coin to coin to coin. Another thing is that when you sell these meme tokens to get out, you're creating a taxable event. So just be very careful with the meme tokens. But I want to know what you guys think. I want to know your thoughts. Where do you disagree with me? Where am I a fool at? Or where do you agree with me? Let me know in the comments below. As you're constructing your portfolio, I would advise you to do the same thing. Whenever you have your high risk one, just put smaller percentage of your money into those and put more money into the ones that you really believe in, the ones in your lower risk category. But as I said in the beginning of this, there's always going to be high risk and volatility whenever you're investing in the cryptocurrency market. You just have to accept it and you got to stay firm through it all. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, as always, invest in me and press that like button, invest in yourself, and smash that subscribe button. It costs you nothing. Until next time.